Alrighty, let me set up a nice angle. Make sure you guys can we can come in to being all nice and it'll be glowy and all that stuff. All right, zoom in a little bit, raise or put a smile on that. Well, no, you can only be sad or angry. I feel you, buddy. Anyways, this over to the left a little bit, down, up, zoom in just a touch. There we go. All right. Hey, guess what? Hi, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the stream. There's a lot to talk about. And I'm not sure if I should talk about it because it ruins, kinda, some upcoming videos. A little bit. So, I'm not sure if we should go about it. But, something may have happened, and I may be very, very poor now and without a lot of materials. Anyways, how are you guys? Hopefully you've had a lovely day, night, morning, whatever you got. But hopefully you've had a great time and go of it. I did a lot today, filmed a lot, got a lot done. This is the worst thing I've ever drank in my entire life, actually. It's awful. It's a horrible drink, but I don't like to waste things. So here we go. It's like a coffee flavor, but it's not coffee at all, you know? I'm fine, I'm okay. Also, do you see what that is? Oh my god, my hip just cracked as soon as I turned. We got Nanny, we got Nub and Nanny. My mind melded. What's good, Carthage? What's good, Fluff? What's good, Nub? Nub says, I am not here. Well, if you just popped in to say, then I appreciate you, buddy. Hopefully I have a lovely day. Carthage says, did you hear about the chameleon that couldn't change color? It has a reptile dysfunction. Yeah, right. Poor turtle. Get him hymns or whatever they constantly push. Carla says, also, what's good, Nan? Nan says, hi, hopefully having a lovely day, Nanny. Carla says, what's the fastest growing city in the world? The capital of Ireland. It's Dublin every day. I don't think I'm reading anymore. A little too much today for me. Guys, I bought a wing for only 25 cents. It was a small price to pee? What? I bought a wig! Oh, I bought a wig. Sorry, I thought you said wing. I bought a wig. Oh, that makes sense. That wig, yeah. Sorry. I ruined it good. I lessened the blow for my fellow people. What's good, Hazel? Carthage also says, every morning when I walk outside, I get hit by the same bike. Every morning, it's the same bike. What a vicious cycle. That's all my puns for now. It was a Tinder date. I knew it. What thing? Oh yeah, this great thing. I went back and looked because I was like, what happened? What did I lie? I must just be out here. But also, I have that conversation in my head a lot. There's a lot of times where funny people would like hear a story from another person and then kind of because they've heard that story, be able to position themselves in a place of understanding it fully, and talk about it. I went back and watched what the fuck happened, and none of it indicated any of that. So I was like, what the fuck? We were talking about people making a poor what the fuck is it called? People making poor judgments or folds. Basically, people being like, I'm in a place of desperation. Therefore, I am going to compromise what I want in my morals and my values because the pain is too bad. And this could be an end to my suffering. Whereas if you are in a place of not that, then you're in the best place because you can kind of pick what you want, essentially, because you know you're good. That made so much more sense. I was like, what happened? Because this is a bad perception of your boy. Actually, it's a good perception, given what you want in life, but I don't like being dishonest, is what the reality is. What's good, Lib? Or Lil? Lil says, hi, how are you? I'm doing great, Lil. A little basic. Appreciate you for stopping by. Thank you so much. Hopefully, have a lovely day. Ladies and gentlemen, for my small audience on streams, in future Genshin videos, there's gonna be a whole thing where I'm like, hey guys, who am I gonna triple crown? Who is it? What will it cost me? All that stuff, and yeah, the magic is going to be ripped away from you, even though I'm pretty sure you all know it was going to happen from the beginning. Also, just a side bit of advice, I don't regret what I did at all, but if you are going to crown anybody, maybe make it a support. That's always going to be valuable because DPSs come and go. So, this was purely, mostly for my soul. for honoring a character. It's honoring Razor, basically. I did it. I have a fucking triple crown Razor, alright? And my fucking resources are gone. So that's why the stream is titled. I'm not sure if you guys would like it, because I triple crowned a DPS, which is ridiculous, because DPS come and go. Also, it's a 4-star DPS. But, I also wanted to check out if this is a thing. So I was wondering if you take a 5-star character, 5-star DPS, and you take a 4-star DPS, but the 4-star you have constellation enough to where you're actually at talent, you're able to get to talent number 3 or 13 and not talent number 10, will that offset it enough to make it make sense? To make the 4-star more valuable because you're able to triple and dip into one of his talents, whereas you're not able to do that with a 5-star, or at least unless you're wailing out on a 5-star and get constellation, all the constellation, or most of the constellation for them, then yeah, that's one of the weird things. If you get 4 constellations for someone or whatever, you might as well just go the rest of the way because you're like, fucking, why not have the perfect character? Because it's the 6th that is the most deadly. I digress. We triple crowned him. He is ungodly. We also got him at 50 crit rate and 160 crit damage. Crit damage could be better. Also, crit rate could be better. But good news is that Razor hits so fast that it doesn't really matter because you're able to constantly flip that crit rate coin as many times as you want. We also have a boatload of physical damage. Yes. Okay. So that's a little bit of update on what we're doing. On a side note, we are kind of wrecked because because I wanted to make a video today about Razor being triple crowned, and I did that. I have basically not got a lot of the things I need. I've burnt all my resin. I'm empty. I'm a soulless husk. Fluff says, I woke up a decent hour today, but I suddenly felt super tired and took a nap. Thankfully, it was just in time for this. That's awesome, Fluff. Fluff man, jealous. Some people in this world can take a nap, and that sounds like magic. All right, man. I've never had a problem with getting up, but getting to bed, man, that's my kryptonite. But I'm sure you know that now. I've ranted about that many times. Also, Ashley says, I think your webcam crashed. Are we okay? Is the webcam back? Is the webcam okay, or did it still shit the bed? Is my webcam? It says it's fine. It says it's fine. I feel like Ashley may just be on you, cause I feel like I'm moving. Is it me, or is it the stream? It's fine for me. Okay, so it is Ashley. Gotcha. What's good, Nanny? You want to take my goddamn little blue things in my archipelago? Because I ain't getting a Canadian boy wonder, which I wish I could, frankly. He looks mysterious. He looks honestly like what the main traveler kind of should have looked like. and yeah, so it feels bad, maybe. We're just gonna run around, guys, and we're just gonna collect shit. I don't think we have anything left to do in the archipelago, so we're just kind of hanging out, maybe killing some stuff, running around, seeing if I missed any chests, which I don't think I did. We could actually just boat around, because I definitely think I didn't do all those, which only give you Mora, which I actually need a lot of. So we may do that. We may do that. Also, are you shitting me? Can we not? And melee. We're hitting for 20k almost every hit. Pretty nuts. Also, the new character Gunfire got a facelift and looks more like a bunny. Like, awesome. Has a huge improvement, and glad the devs were quick with addressing the feedback. Nice. Well, last night, okay, cool. And then he says he's free to play. What do you mean? Of course I'm free to play. What do you mean? What happened? Crowns have nothing to do with free to play. What? What? F2P whale. What are you talking about? Nah, I'm a crown Hu Tao. We do Hu Tao then, man. She's great too. Azel says, I triple crown Elu. Not really? That's not bad. I'm at Jesus. Well done. That's, yeah. I don't know if you'll ever be able to use the damage because she's already kind of there typically, but sure. Nub says, I mean F2 pay to win. Are you talking to me? What's pay to win about what I just talked about? Literally nothing. I paid, what do you call it? I upgraded a 4-star? Why? Lone Singer says, I also plan on crowning Bido eventually. Really? Yeah, Bido's look is amazing. I don't know, Bido's kit seems, well, I guess that's true. Bido's real satisfying when you finally do get a counter hit. I don't know. I feel like it's a little too situational effectiveness, you know? So like, and I feel like Shin-Cho could be huge if you crown him, especially his alt, you know? But alas, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth crowning some characters though. You know what I mean? Like Venti. I don't know if that's the play because, yeah, his alt isn't necessarily supposed to hit like for heavy numbers. So I don't know if like increasing the multiplier would do a lot, especially now that you build him with Elemental Mastery. You know. I guess it's all like a math equation. So in bumping up damage here would probably inevitably bump it up other ways. Fluff says I can't normally take naps. However, I try sleep for a full. Okay, nice. So it's not always. Must have been real sleepy today then, Fluff. It's fine for me. Thank you. Nope. You're good. Perfect. I can snag the Koho. Yeah, get as much whatever you want. Whatever you want. I'm in a state of like, honestly, guys. Oh, also, hey, look at me. Hey, Lone Syndicate and Sekiri. Okay. You motherfuckers, okay? You said that what he called Ayaka would be coming next, or no, after, before Yumi, okay? Yumiya. Goddamn you both, okay? Shit. Long story short, ladies and gentlemen, a certain someone was like, hey, why does it make sense that Ayaka is coming third? She should be coming after a Canadian boy, you know what I mean? But no, she's coming first, and then it's the one people. And guess who said that? I said that. I'm gonna twist this knife, okay? Because I was the one who was like, wait, Ayaka don't make sense because she seems like she's going to be the first person that we're going to meet when we get to Inazuma. And also, they specified that Yumiya is going to be basically, she's part of like this festival, this like firework festival. And y'all motherfuckers. So now, I hope we get the 1.7 trailer and I'm just dead ass wrong. I hope. Now I just need Eula artifacts. Do you need help with that, Azel? Or are you just saying like this now it's what we need to get done? But yeah. Also, guess who I was also I'm 2 for 2. I probably was wrong about a lot of other stuff, so maybe not 2 for 2, but yeah. But I said that 1.6 could be bigger than what people thought it was. Nailed it. Second thing, I said that I thought Ayaka is gonna come before Yumi and Sayu. We don't know about Sayu yet, but we assume she's coming with what's her name, with Yumi. So killing it. Also, Lone Syndicate says she was supposed to be. Then Mihoyo was like, hold up. That makes no sense. So she was going first. But they changed their mind. Okay. Unlikely stolen loans, but it's fair. Crazy devs. Hazel says, yeah, Ayaka was going to be first because she pretty much going to be what Jean is. Okay. Also, Malik says, I have 12 Primo to save it. Nice. Who are you going for, Malik? You going for, who is it? God. I can't think of the one guy's name. It sucks because it's not that hard. And I also know how to say it. At least I hope. Like, made it close. But yeah, again, Canadian Wonder Boy. You guys know what I mean? The newest character coming. Are you getting him? Are you getting Ayaka? Or are you getting Yomi? Dude, I don't know if I can hold off from Ayaka. Because look at this. I want up. I go up to wishes. You rat bastard. Up. Nope. Again. You guys can see it, right? There it is, finally. Okay. I have 14K. I still gotta go through one whole cycle of a banner. And then if my original plan is to just go for Yomi. So I'm already at 14K. Yumiya, sorry about it. And now, I don't know. It seems like it's too much build up, you know? So I don't know. Azel says, plus the new update are going to be all based around Ayaka and Ball. Okay. Azel says Yumiya and Ayaka got more. I seen Azel. I seen what do you call it? Well, one of the buffs was to Yomi's constellation, which is like bleh, but apparently like if you use her basic attack, she has a high chance of resetting her E or something like that, or like chipping off the cooldown to her E, which is cool. But also it's in a constellation, so fuck off, kind of thing, Lone Syndicate says, but it worked either way for me. I got 18k primo. I'm walking away with all my waifus. Oh my goodness, 18k. Mother of God. Have you ever went for constellation for any of them, Lone Syndicate? Like, have you ever been like, no, I'm going to get would you do it if there was like high enough incentive? So if there was some like badass constellations in the mix, or nah, still not good enough. Because I feel like like you said, you're mostly more or less able to get just about all your waifus. So I'm curious if there is some sort of limiting, or if you would ever consider basically getting a full blown waifu, the best. And maybe if the constellations were good enough, I don't know. Because none of I'm not sure what would be good enough in the constellations to make me want to do that. I guess it's also just like if you're really killing it in life and you got really good business and you just haven't had a desire to buy anything recently, then you're like, I got some disposable income, fuck it. I guess that could also make sense too. Lone Syndicate says, also Sayu, the helicopter. I haven't seen actually too much gameplay of Sayu, but I hear she's like a ping pong ball, so I haven't seen any sort of gameplay. Also, is this look like shit? Because I edited our collaboration video with our community where we're talking about what the heck best could be built for Yumi's team, or Yumiya's team, and video looked like shit. Like real pixelated and gross. Is this better at least, or is it still fucky? I'll look after the stream, but still. What's good, Sagan? Sagan says, hi, hope you're having a lovely day, Sagan. Thank you so much for stopping by. Link says, I kind of want, I got 120, or no, sorry, I got 23, or no, was that 200,000? 200,000 Mora. Disgusting, pathetic, hopeless, not good, all right, problem, some would say. Nanny says, did it freeze or is it just me? I mean, it kind of makes sense that it froze for a little bit because Genshin had like a whole stroke. It said that like the quality was low. So, never mind, it's all good. Okay, good. Hopefully, again, sometime. Oh, also, guys, by the way, it is getting on Tuesday. It is supposed to get to 41. That is so hot. That's like hotter than Portugal. That's like fucking stupid. In Canada, we never fucking nub. I'm not sure if he's still here. My fellow Canadian boy. Is it also getting hot where you live, or is it just my neck of the woods, which is like cold as hell, hot as fuck, all year round? Sagan says, Guy Melon gotcha be cringe. I don't know what that means, Sagan. But okay, sure. Ugh, that's a horrible drink. Oh, you said something beforehand. Sagan says, I'm disappointed in Melon Gotcha because she fakes depression and have it, and it's homophobic. What do you mean, Sagan? What is this? What is this whole thing? I'm a little lost on the the business of all that. Lone Syndicate says, now the only way I'm going to consolation to a character is if I get like more than one in a 10 poll or a rerun banner, like in Hu Tao, get a rerun. I'm gonna get C1. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. That's a very smart. Well, it's still a little gluttonous, but yes, the sentiment of like, oh, if I get 2 of this character, or if like their consolation 2 makes like a character I've been looking forward to playable, kind of like Hu Tao, where it's, you basically can infinitely charge strike. Then yeah, I get it. That makes sense. That's like, if you already got like 1, then why not go for another, and then you get 2 or 3 constellations in total. That makes sense if you get double, especially if it makes the character like 100 times more optimal. And you're like, all right, yeah, let's not eat out for a long time. All that. Again, by the time I get everything queued up, it's just like, it's like, oh, well, I can't do anything. So it's a similar problem to Rosaria or to Eula, except a little less, just a little bit. Also, I'm trying to get on my boat. I don't know where I got distracted. Ba 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 ba. Zangan says Guy Melon Gotcha. Oh yeah, I don't know who that is. Yeah, Azel and me are like, not sure about that. Fluff says the heat wave has hit the northwestern periodically in my house state. In your home state, and we're expecting a range of right. Yeah, okay, so it's not just Canada; it's getting hot as hell. And one of the man, I really hope Canada's infrastructure like holds true, because if we have the same kind of like falling apart as Texas, because it got way hot, way fast, and we're not used to. Although that's the thing, Canada gets hot as shit, but not. I don't think we've ever had like that hot. Usually we get like warm enough to where like yeah, you can get heat stroke and it can be a bad time, but not like this is like 41 is stupid. Like that's like a problem. That's like winters where you can like freeze outside if you don't have the proper clothing and die. So yeah, not good. But we'll see. Hopefully it all works out. We're very much running into the Ready Player One future where people are like, COVID kept us inside, and I'm like, yeah, COVID. let's wait to see how this story ends. It's fucking yeah. When it's so fucking hot outside or so cold outside that you're like, you know what? Maybe I don't want to die today, or even test it. You know, maybe we become mole people. All right, we're getting a little off the deep end, but you get it. Ale says here in Chicago, it's also hot as AF, and I feel like sleeping. Yeah, man, that's the worst. Apparently, in order to get a good sleep, you need to be like, it needs to be cold in your room, which is why I think they sell those like, well, specifically, I think your brain needs to have a certain temperature, like your head. I think that's why they sell those weird like gel, like ice gel things that you put on your face. Although I feel like that's also a nightmare, because just like something being like fucking suctioned on your head while you're sleeping sounds horrific, frankly. So yeah. Mal says, I didn't hear your comment about my comment. It froze. What was it about? What were we talking about? What was it? It was something about, if you're planning on going for, what's her name? Ayaka. I think she should be great. She's panning out to be stupid good. So if you already have a DPS that can kind of manage like a Hu Tao, like a Eula, like whatever, the Luke that's really good, all that kind of stuff, then you should be good. But yeah, if you don't have a really like fucking killer DPS Maul, then Ayaka I would probably go with, even though Animo is very fun right now. But yeah, also the thing is that with Wind Boy's kind of banner, if it is what people are speculating it's going to be, yeah, like it's just one of those banners where it's like you're getting potentially a great support within a 5-star, or you're just building pity, which is huge. And just the 5 stars on that banner are great. Speculatively, the 5 stars are Razor, Rosaria, and Bennett. I believe that's the 3 other characters on the banner, which is insanely good. So yeah. Lone Singlet says, Grin, can we do the new event together? Absolutely. We're gonna do it right now. I've already done it because I made a video about it. But you want to do it right now? I'll jump in and help in any way you need me to. Jump over here, do one of these. This. Shit, I should have paced that out well. I didn't. Anyways. So I guess I should do a charge attack. Well, I guess I should wait until I have enough charges. Although I think I do. Yeah. And melee. And you're doing some bullshit. I'm not sure if I'm able to make this happen. I was. Well, that didn't work out at all. I don't know why I jumped there. It was an insane man's thing. Oh, can I hit you from here if I do a charge thing? Regardless, I can suck up the orbs, so it's not all bad. I think Zhongli's height helped me a lot here, if I'm being honest. Fuck it! You know what? You can just live. It's fine. I don't want to... Let's go to the new event. Serena Teapot. Why is it saying... Oh, right, because I can buy from the Wandering Shop, except that got old real fast. Anyways. Fluff says, this is usually a high for both of us. So those of us that are acclimated for average high of highs, 70s, low of 80s, this isn't going to be fun. Yeah. Carly says, I would be sort of okay with a future that was the end of Ready Player One. I mean, Well, that was the thing that was hilarious about Ready Player One. It's like they left their houses and the world was still very clean. Like, looked pretty good. Also, how much waste do you think we produce by just, like, traveling in cars and, like, moving to and from locations, you know? I got him. Thank you. Lone Syndicate, I trust that you got him. I'm gonna go beat that fuck up over there. What? I don't know. Just tried to squeeze an F word in there for no reason. Wah. Some of this. Some of this. Give me my goddamn ult, you bastard. Thank you. Razor will find you, and they'll rip you to shreds. Wow, you died in like 2 seconds. Sucks to suck. And guess what? Our boy still has a lot of energy to throw around. Love it. Fluff says, heat makes me drowsy, but also very uncomfortable, so it's a double-edged sword on whether or not I can yeah, man, I fucking hate heat though, man. Fluff, I mean, maybe, but yeah. Because what happens when you're like trying to get shit done, you're drowsy? You know, I'm not sure about the answer to play. Also, man, if I wasn't a person who had like a body that reacted to like shit quite quickly, like sweatiness and whatnot. Also, Lone Syndicate, you can just teleport to the place itself. If you didn't know. Yeah, you don't have to fly down here. You can literally just teleport to it specifically, which is madness. Or maybe you did do that and you ran off to kill some shit, which is fair. 2,000, 8,000, decent. You said you crowned your character? I guess that makes sense. No, I guess that's true. I mean, probably that's what I do with that super conduct, yeah. Do you want me to set up? Yeah, I set up. Lone Syndicate says, I have all those characters, well, not a Luke, and I'm still getting Ayaka. Yeah, but you're a man of culture. Specifically in a special kind of man of culture. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I'm happy to have you back. A second. Azel says, I hope Ball has a good 4-star character. Yeah. Wait, what do you mean? I hope Ball has a good 4-star. Oh, you mean like in the banner, right? Is that the new Archon, right? If y'all need help, I'll try. If you wanted to come and play, you can join. We might just try to manage. So yeah, we'll see. Spark says, sorry, I can't stay. Just wanted to stop and say hi. Spark, always love to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're having a lovely life. Thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate that immensely. Also, Stekny says, so I was right. It was harder. No, you were completely off. All right, goddamn you. Also, Sagan says, I'm married to a plant. Well, good for you. Good for you. Happy to hear about it. Also, now you want to jump into this? Hell yes. We're just gonna go with what I chose, and hope we can do it. We are gonna put on expert. Oh wait, oh because it's it's co-op, right? Never mind. All right, here we go. We're gonna do this because we're not trying to buy off more than we can chew. We're gonna do this. We're not gonna choose the cooldown one because it's masochistic and not worth the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Characters. What the hell is this? Oh yes, we're gonna go ahead and max that out. Yeah. So if you don't have a shield, looking pretty rough. So if someone has a Diona constellation, it'd be pretty good to pick her. Anyways, we're gonna go with 8. We're gonna go with all of these. Attack. That one as well. If you don't have full HP, you're basically dying, which is rough. Elemental burst shit. Character activate HP. The backlash. When a character hits that, their shield strength is decreased. See, this one I don't know if we need, but we probably should throw on just to see how we can fare. Let's see how we can make this happen. If I hit start, will it take in Nanny? Because Nanny's here too. It has. No, wait. Where'd they go? Good. All right, good. I gotta keep my shield character. I suggest someone who has constellation. Because if you don't have a shield, it's gonna get real bad real fast. That's all I'm saying. What did he do? I just got back. Secondly. I always think in my head, like, how should I play this? Don't crown you. Oh, I thought you did crown Eula. Lone Syndicate. Okay, I thought I heard you say you crown Eula. Or maybe you're planning on crowning Eula is what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, man, fucking getting your material, getting a character all the way up to talent level 13 is a fucking nightmare. That's the one thing where it's like, oh, yeah, but or even just 10, I guess, because yeah, you get initial like just bump by having them. It's a lot. It's a lot of shit. Lone Syndicate says, I like the fact that you approve of the power man. Yes, of course, Lone Syndicate. Kindred spirits, maybe. Carthage says, I had attended date. Nope, I did not. This is okay. You know what? Take the narrative. Do what you want with it. Okay? I'm not gonna fight. I'm just an empty husk. Mal says, no one told me AR-55 is where you get the good stuff. Not really. It's AR-45. AR-55, you only get a really weird gladiator set, which apparently, Mal, what do you call it? In Inazuma, we're gonna get like an artifact reroller specifically for like 4 artifacts, both of them being the gladiator set and the other, like, it's the other one. There's 2 sets you can get from world bosses. Those sets are going to be what they're going to be offering you from in Inazuma. So, yeah. But it's funny because those are no longer the best artifacts for at least melee DPSs, typically. So, yes. So, yes, the story belongs to me. Are we good? Sorry. Let's go. We've been Ganyu. Okay. And Ganyu's just good anywhere. So, yeah. Carthage said, second side, I knew it. He hasn't done out. Exactly. You know me. Anyway, Lieutenant says, Grin, my Diona is level 1. You really want? No, I was just saying because if you don't have a shield, it's rough. Okay, I made it fucking horrific. I have a Shongli. The worst part about it is if I build my Diona, she can give y'all shields, which I do want to build her at some point. Especially after the Hutao or Yuimiya thing. Because, yeah, you guys said that melt's better than that, so I was saying maybe we should build that. Because I'm not sure if her alt applies cryo, though. Like, consistently. I don't know, like, not just the initial blast. Y'all ready? Let's commence with the ass beating. Inevitably, let's do one of these. Let's do this. And then we're going to do one of this. Now our one thing is activated, our double physical damage hits, all that. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, this is where, what do you call it, Eula's burst damage can be pretty massive. And we're going to be able to get her ult back in a hot minute. We're just going to do one of these. I'm not sure if this does freeze him. But yeah. I don't know. Seems like a lot. I want to get that last hit in as much as I can because apparently it really syncs up and hits pretty damn hard. Oh, it's looking rough. It's looking real grim real fast. We're doing quite a good job, ladies and gentlemen. Well done, Nanny and Lone Syndicate. Killing it. Probably we could do, honestly, give him more health. Can I last in this zone for too much longer? I don't know. Hope we can. Oh, it's rough. I just didn't want to, I didn't want to tempt fate. Didn't want to tempt fate. Boom. Give me my ult, damn you. Nice. Well done. Easy peasy. Again, I think did anyone do the math to this event where you don't need to like 100% it to get everything? Because that's what the last one was like. You only needed to kind of do like 80%, and you were able to get all of the bells and whistles in the thing. Carthage says that's not all, Secretary. Call number 2 for tomorrow. Actually, that's not true. You know what is true? Well, whatever, it's true or not, I don't care. Regardless, you guys know what's happening. What do you call it? Monday, baby. Big news. Big things are happening for your boy. Second vaccination shot. Not as cool as what Carthage is saying, but anyway. Anyway. But you know, it helps. Also, we've done this, right? We don't need to do anymore. Or do you guys want to do it for fun? Whatever you guys want to do, let's do it. I have one. Wait for it. One. Well, actually, let's go. I'm gonna go do the Viridescent Veneer thing, cause well, I probably should build up my money just a little bit. If I could do that on my, I want to go fight. I want to get Venti's Elemental Mastery pieces to make him pop off. The other person's hiding it. Also, do you guys see this? No one asked questions about it. This thing right here. I'm so sad about it, guys. So, basically, I was like, you know what's not great is when people can see my whole room and my bed and my fucking clothes and all this weird shit, my jackets, all that. So I was like, let's buy like a nice, classy looking backdrop. Okay, it's gonna be beautiful. Basically, I offset it. I asked someone if they could iron it, and the someone is a lovely person. I love dearly. Put it in the dryer, and it got fucked. And in hindsight, probably should have just ironed it myself. But good news is I have 2 other backdrops on the way. So yeah. So you'll see in one of the upcoming videos where we do some Spiral Abyss fun stuff, where there's a backdrop that looks pretty clean, but it's got a lot of folds in it because it's like a thin material and it was folded up and sent my way, you know? So, the next couple videos are, of course, with it all fucked because it got ruined and, yeah. It says it's around 4,000 for every challenge to get. Oh, that's super easy, guys, boys. We doubled that. We can take it easy on some of the other challenges. Love it. Interesting. I like when T is spelled. Carthage says the best part, he doesn't know that she's not Canadian or that she's going to hide in the closet afterward and pop out when he's streaming. I'll fucking stab a bitch. I swear to God, if some fucking thing is in my peripheral, I'll just reflex fucking panic and just flail and try to survive. All right, you guys don't realize what's around me. Okay. That's always my favorite thing. Whenever there's like some sort of like prank or scare prank, I like just, and then sometimes they include it when it's actually real. If some dude just reflex fucking smoking some other person in the head, and you're like, yeah, that's fair, okay? That man wants to live, okay? Nanny says, so, Grin, we will be able to re-roll stats on Glad and Wander set. Apparently, we don't know if it's going to be coming immediately when 1.7 happens, but we know it's there. It's Wanderer Troop set, a Gladiator set, and something else. But yeah, it's something like that now. Yeah, where I think you're able just to re-roll those specific sets. I don't know how they're going to scale it, if they're going to ask you for more resin or whatever. But apparently that's what they're doing. Again, which makes sense because those artifacts are kind of okay, right? They're not like great. Like, again, at least it really can be good if you don't scale out physical damage, I suppose. But other than that, it's fine. It's one of those. Venti's doing the things. Whoop-ah! And melee. Wolf slash. Melee. We do 20,000 on our wolf smash. Secondly, don't worry about it. You don't get to know. Oh, jeez. Where is the person? Let's do this so she stops moving around. Did she? No, she didn't teleport behind me. Good. Oh. Angle popping in saying good night. Always love to hear good night from our boy Angle, who's in weird ass time zones. Always love to hear from you, Angle. Hopefully have a lovely day and night. Thank you so much, and goodbye, and sleep well. Eel says, yeah, I've been trying to max out my critical damage slash rate our ass on you. Man, Azel is a fucking battle. But the good news is that if you build Eula, you build like 5 other characters perfectly as well. So yeah. Then we get element of mastery. Oh, okay. Well. Battle half one, let's say. Adel says, just buy something green. What does it mean? Carthage says, you heard it here, folks. Grin is going to commit a premeditated murder tomorrow. Let's not say premeditated. I'm just saying, hey, if my door is locked and some person gets through without me hearing about it, it's a ghost or it's a demon and I'm dead anyway and I want to make some noise before I go out. Okay, that's basically the sentiment. Nanny says, I guess I'll get to optimize my Ganyu. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for the Wanderer's trope set. Yeah. That should be how that plays. Although, what do you call it? Well, actually, no, that makes sense. Yeah. Sorry, Ganyu doesn't scale the same way as Yumi, but yeah, Yumi. There's nope. Focus on the guy who's invisible in front of you. Jesus Christ. 35 damage on just a basic hit, my dude. That's not like a charge hit like Eula. God damn. Fucking madness. Okay. Crazy shit. Guess what? One of these. Also, one of these. And I can also do one of these. Immediately go back into my all. Guess who can't do that? Lone Syndicate, I like her too. She's great. I don't want to make you mad by coming after your wife, but all I'm saying is my boy. Anyway, it's pretty great too. Carthage says you heard, but also I fucking super invested in my character, so fair enough. What did you do? Don't worry about it. Apparently, I got Tinder things. Okay. Apparently, you've already made up your mind on who I am and what my confidence level is, which is honestly very kind of you. Seeing the light and people talk about. Also, Bido is the best Electro Claymore character. Isn't she the only? Oh, Lone Syndicate. Disgust me. Disgust me. How fucking dare you? Okay, you wretched bastard. My razor could. You know what? I'm not gonna do it. Good for you and your waifu. All right. All right. Azel says, I agree with the statement. All right. Cool, guys. Yeah. My razor versus any of your Bidos? All right. Let's see how this plays. All right. And is it only because of the titties? You fucking people. All right. What about the soul? Okay. Guys, that's gotta be the best. It's so fucking good. The that meme are like where it's like it's in Russia and there's just a bunch. They're like a rave. I'm not sure if you guys probably have seen it, but they're like in a rave and they're just losing it. And this girl's like interviewing people and she's trying to be like a fucking weird like we're partying, titties, alcohol. And this guy just fucking breaks character almost, except he doesn't break character. He's clearly just a random guy who's going through some shit, but he's just like. The soul. Or she asks him what's the most important thing in a person, and then they're like boobies, right? And he's just the most stoic, like chilled out expression, just the soul, and he doesn't let it go, and it's just the fucking best. Whenever I heard the word soul, it's my mind immediately hard locks that shit, and I don't want it to ever change. All right. Also, Nanny and Lone Syndicate, do you guys need anything in the world space? Do you guys need materials? I am spent on my resin, so what do you call it? Nanny, do you want there for me? What was it? What is Lone Syndicate saying? Good luck in getting Eula. I send you on. Oh, right, that was being lovely. The flower indicate that you can invite a companion. Oh, right. Oh, yeah. This is all old news. All right. Nanny says, I need, how do the, yeah, take as much as you want. Take as much as you want. Or are you asking how you get that wood, Nanny? Hazel says, I don't even have her built. So you're just looking for bites. You're just looking to throw down. Okay. Also, I feel like I'm gonna, like, this is where I mess up. Can we do artifact domain? But what artifact domain? Which one? You gotta give me more. Do you want to do like a Euless? Because you don't got good artifacts right now. I can't speak. I try. And then it says, no, I'm stabbing your tree. Oops. No, it's all good. I get you. Okay, fair enough. Cryo one, got it. We'll do that in a minute. I should do it right now. I'll just move over there right now. Cryo domain. Why are we doing cryo domain? Just curious. What's happening? Fucking second. Isle says, no, the event I've been trying to do the max points because my crit rate damage and I don't kill it fast. Oh, okay, I see. That's fair enough. That's the trying. Why are you going all out? Why are you trying to get all of it? Jesus, Louise. Bluff says that's some real I am punch your salad energy there, Nanny. Yeah, okay, it makes sense. Hazel says books. What? I'm sorry, what? What are you talking about? Books? What does that mean? Did Nanny leave us? No, he is here, but I think he's getting trees, so he's not inviting or jumping in just yet. Carthage says, lol, I love the ASDF movie. Such random hilarity. What is the Nope. No. Never. No. I don't know if I'm walking into an ass beating, so I say no. Okay. We'll see if Nanny wants to come in. If he doesn't, he can go ahead and keep taking my trees. And me and Lone Syndicate probably he can do this pretty okay. You triple crown raise? I don't know what you're talking about. A second. I don't know what you triple crown a 4-star character, and it's a main DPS no less, which come and go constantly. I don't know why anyone would do that. Okay. Unless the person believed in the soul. Okay. My eyes are leaking because I'm smiling too much. God, it says, Grin, when the stream is over, go to YouTube and search for movie? What is it about Carthage? Because I've never heard about it before. Alright, you're coming in here with fucking Bido. Alright. You fuck. Alright, let's do this. No, switch to. Oh, I hate when it readjusts to where like your characters are placed. Tis the worst. Let's do this. Can I reapply my shield at this? I can. Good. We'll do one of these. This. Break this stupid bastard shield. Where'd it go? I hate when it takes so long to summon in, damn you. $30,000 damage on an easy day. This. Do one of these. I probably should have actually double hit my E because my Pale Wind set's probably going away at this point. We'll also do one of this. Gonna scratch my face. Do. And this. Wait. Give me a minute. I want to do the double charge thing. This. Well, fuck. Anyways. Oh, I don't need to. Yeah, I don't need any of this. And a bop. Oh. You'll thank me later. Okay. I might. Lol, it's a bad animation. Is it gross? There's some of those weird, like fucking SpongeBob nightmare horrific shit that people make, where they make it like a weird. I'm not even sure it's SpongeBob. It's just horrific. It's just hard to watch. Ayla says, well, according to the Chinese tier list, Razer is, they're nuts. They're stupid. They're stupid people. Okay? Dumb people. Anyways. Sector says 2 crowns would have been acceptable, but 3 a waste of crowns. I don't know what you're talking about. It seems like a great deal. Let's start the domain again. I got 2 people. We're good. Now it says, is ASDF movie the one where everybody do the flop? Maybe. I have no idea. Buff says, it's not that bad. ASDF movie is just a long-running shitpost, essentially. Okay. It's not gross animation, just like basic drawings. Little details, almost no color other than red. Got it. Maybe. We'll see if I remember. Is everybody here? Oh, you want to do the Bloodstone domain? Let's do that. I'm freezing death. Where is the Bloodstained domain again? Is it not that one? Oh, God. I should just follow. Nope. That's not where that is. I think I should just travel somewhere because I'm going to die soon. Is this it? No, that's yeah, the books. I completely forget where the Bloodstained domain is. Is it this? It is, yeah, right, because Noblest and Bloodstained. Right. Ba, 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 ba. Fluff says, and often has a lot of YouTubers lend their voices to it. Seems like a lot, but sure, we might check it out. Fluff says, as for today, there are 14 episodes, but the series is like, 10-year-old now? Jesus! That's always crazy, man. When you see people who've just been getting after it for like so long, you're like, I've never heard about this, but yet it's the most popular thing ever. Jesus Christ. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, gun, bang, what? I don't know, this is clearly it's references I don't understand. Fluff says, first one was actually in August 2008, so it's been almost 13 years. Jeez Louise, I can't believe that stuff, man. Especially when people are like consistent and their like quality only keeps getting better, but they also don't like do 1,000 different things. Mel says, I want Zhongli little so I can do Chibaku Tensei, aka Planetary Devastate. What? What? You want a tiny version of Zhongli? Like a little man in a suit kind of vibe? Lone Syndicate says, also, I started season 2 of How Not to Summon a Demon Lord, episode 1. It was just great. That is one of them shows, Lone Syndicate, that it gets real close to too much. Okay? As a man of, well, let's not get into it, but I will say, the one that was too much for me, where I was just like, I can't, this is just fucking, this is stupid. Like, it's called, shit, what was it called? I could barely get through like 3 episodes. Mockin' Key or some shit? Is that right? I don't know. It was some sort of one where I was just like, it was almost grotesque in the way that it presented things. It was too much. Best way to say it, too much. But I just started watching. First of all, what do you call it? Season 1, decent. Has a lot of moments in it where it's a little too much, frankly. But also, it's a goofy, fun show. It's kind of funny in its crazy nature to things. But anyways, what do you call it? Lone Syndicate. I also watched Jujutsu Kaisen, man. I'm on episode 8. It is so good. Although, okay, let's do this domain, and then I want to talk to you guys about Jujutsu Kaisen. All right? I want to talk to you about it. We'll do one of these, and I should probably start building up Razor's ult, and do this. Oh, motherfucker's behind me, but I still got you. Still got him. Let me just do a charge attack. We'll activate our ult, and then we'll do another charge attack. get our ability going. We'll just melee like a little freak, and we'll eviscerate him. He's dead. This, overload, all that. One of these to build up charges. In fact, I probably should have done that a lot more. Oh, it's bad! I got the fucking death! The death essence. Also, Nanny says thanks for the trees and then leaves us. How could you? How fucking could you? Nah, I get it. It's all good. Is my shield on him? Can I switch to Razor without being afraid? Very afraid. Alright, I'm not actually getting the domain. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you guys who have watched Jujutsu Kaisen, I'm only 8 episodes in or whatnot. Man, I don't like the way that show is rumbling, okay? If anyone's seen it, and I don't want to spoil it too much because we always like to have our like kind of weird get-togethers when I finish a show and we kind of talk about it, just fucking talk about anime together basically, but man, I'm a little worried because like the first episode, it's very telling. Like they're like, hey, the show has a lot to do with like death, basically. Also, character is essentially given a rather cruel fate, but also he's given like the moniker of like try to make as many friends as you possibly can and be surrounded by people that you love when you die. It basically it's just constantly setting up like it's gonna be a fucking nightmare. I'm gonna get my heart invested in these characters, and then they're gonna rip it from me. They're gonna rip these characters from me, or this one character from me. I'm sure it's gonna be beautiful, all right, but it's still gonna be sad. Okay, I don't want that. I'm worried about it. So I'm watching the show and I'm like, it's so good. It's so good. And also, the main character is like one of the most charming, kind, like bright. Like again, he's like the kind of person that you can clearly probably tell at the end of the show is gonna have like garnered a stupid amount of people around him, and then it's just gonna be a tearjerker while he's basically like just allows himself to die and it's just I could just see it happen. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I hope it doesn't happen. But I could totally see that's what they keep queuing up. They're like, hey, guess what, bitch? It's coming. It's coming straight from episode 1. You're just waiting. And I'm like, not like this. Not like this. Scarlett says, I wasn't listening. What show is this? Jujutsu Kaisen. It's like, I don't know, I'm really enjoying it. The fight styles in that show are so sick, man. Also, again, it was one of those moments where, like, I really, really was worried for, or not worried. I seen a lot of footage of Fire Force, and I like Fire Force, but I thought I would love the shit out of Fire Force because it looked beautiful. But then the main character had like a really cool trope. He had like the whole like he had like this weird what would you call it, like a quirk, I guess, or like a reflex or like a thing with him where he had like this really menacing looking smile because when he has too much emotion he can't handle it, so he smiles, and people think he's a monster because of it, because his mom died and he thinks, oh my god, this guy's a lunatic kid, he did it, all this stuff. So that's a really cool fundamental thing. But if you watch the show, and I love the show, Fire Force specifically, but if you watch the show, it basically just boils down to the guy being like, I'm the blank guy, I'm the whatever guy, and it's kind of just like, well, that's a little bit uninspired, and the character's not very like developed and interesting. But in Jujutsu Kaisen, you're like, oh no, they make you like the character in the first 2 seconds, like the first 10 minutes of the show. They're like, oh, I can get behind this character. He's interesting. He seems layered. He seems like he's almost made for the world that he's about to go into. Which I do believe I've heard some things in the manga where people are like, yeah, no, that's real. That's like a part of it almost. That he's like weirdly comfortable with things because of other things. I'm not trying to spoil shit, of course, so that's why I'm being a touch vague. Give me my particles. And we're going to use our heavy hit in a minute. And then we're going to use this. And then we're going to be able to use this again. And that's going to give us the max set of Pale Wind set. What does hell... Oh, you bastard! You put him up in the air, shit! The other bubble person saved him weirdly. Anyways. Oh, it's getting a little rough. See, that's where Razor can kind of... When I don't perfectly sync up Zhongli's shield, so Razor has like full survivability when he goes into it, it can be a little rough. That's actually amazing. We can just hold them there. We can just wail on them. Yeah, Azel said it's good. I just finished a race. Dude, I feel like that's gonna be an emotional roller coaster kind of show. But I want to watch it. It's on the list. It's on the list. Although that one, I'm not sure. I got Demon Slayer still on that list. I got some like trash anime that I'm like, I still want to see if it's good. What do you call it? There's one that's like the main character is like this cybernetic guy with a revolver gun as a face. He has a gun as a head or as a face, but he's also like jacked, and they're in this like cyberpunk future. I heard good things from what I've seen, but yeah. Oh, you have not watched the show yet, Carthage. Carthage, I would highly suggest it. It's very good. Jujutsu Kaisen. Hazel says, you should, is good as, what do you call it? Jujutsu Kaisen. Carthage says, there's one scene in Fire Force that implies it exists in the same universe as Soul Eater. Yeah, well, that's the thing, man. It's kind of weird because, like, the way they paint that picture, it's like, yeah, but Fire Force isn't like a fucking nightmare world, so it's either like Soul World got destroyed or the events of Fire Force set up Soul Eater or some shit, which would be actually pretty wicked if the main character in this show, Fire Force, turned out to be like Lord Death or something. That'd be so crazy. And like the final episode, they're like, fuck it, he's got the thing that makes it all work or something, because that's what they kind of talk about, is that there's like this like the like, what is it called in Fire Force? It's like the fire realm or something like that. The place where fire is kindled and sparks from. It almost feels like, oh no, a network issue. Oh fuck. Anyways, let's back up because I'm not sure if that worked. But yeah, it makes it a little. We'll see. There's one. Carly says, or poking fun at one of the Soul Eater characters. Yeah, that's true. Man, that's also one of the things though that like I love to pieces. What's happening? Oh, it's because I'm not ready, right? But yeah, that's one of those things that I love, man. Soul Eater, man, it broke my heart so. But like, you guys have no idea how, like, maybe you guys do. Maybe you guys 100% understand. Did anyone watch Soul Eater and you're like, this is fun? It's like what I kind of helped me get into anime to some extent. But then they released the fucking abomination that is Soul Eater Not. And I just felt like it was the biggest backhand thing to a community that loved this show. It felt like the most cheap, sick shit ever. Maybe only challenged by what apparently is the Attack on Titan ending. But anyways, I digress. Alone Secret says that one anime is in the queue. Jujutsu Kaisen? Can't wait. Hopefully you watch it soon, so we can talk about it. Voice kind of wavered there a little bit. Mel says, I miss Soul Eater. It's been a year. Me too, man. Me too. Also, it ends in a way where it's like, hey, guess what? Here's all these cool things. And then it stops. Although I was really hoping that they would, like, do a Soul Eater. Because my favorite part about Soul Eater was weirdly, like, Soul. Who only had a couple moments throughout the whole show. But he showed himself to be, like, incredible, like a very virtuous person, whereas everyone else is kind of like all over the place, you know what I mean, where like they're not sure about certain shit, whereas Soul seems like he's very much like, no, I know who I am and I'm willing to put my mind and my body on the line. Also, man, there was something kind of like fucky about the piano. Like I still go back and listen to like the Soul Eater piano sometimes and I'm just like, ooh, shit's demented in a good way. Mal says, you mean no gun, life, gun, head? Yeah, is that what his name is? It's hilarious that's the name of. Stop doing that, Hazel, you fucking weirdo. I see people do that. I don't know what it is. Is it just that? I don't know. I don't want to see it. It freaks me out. Also, let's do this. Pop. And we'll do this. Build my I should have used my E first and then used my alt. That way I would have been able to proc off the Pale Wind set and also would have been free damage. Nightmare. So now we're dealing appropriate damage, which is good. Around 20 to 30k per swing, and we're swinging so damn quick. Shit's crazy. Madness. Did I hit you with my element? I hope so. Let's do this. Let's do one of these. Freeze his ass. Hopefully he didn't run away. About to get our alt pretty soon here. Yeah, what do you call it? I'm not feeding into my alt again, which is a little bit my fault. Yes, we should have our alt back to back, but I'm playing a little bit poorly. Ooh, you fucking fast bitch. Anyways. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, that's a decent amount of damage, Lone Syndicate. Or Azel, sorry, Azel. Yeah, you hit for 3. Was it 30 or was it 300,000? I thought it was. I seen a 3. It could be one or the other. Regardless, yeah, he dead. That's all that matters. Again, you don't need to hit for those 5 million kind of nonsense shit, guys. You just need to get it done. Azel says, yeah, that one it's trash. It's not good. Oh, shit. Yeah, there's a lot that I want to. But that's the thing, Azel. I find like as long as an anime introduces like a cool concept or a cool like idea, it doesn't need to hit it. It doesn't need to like knock it out of the park, but it needs to like introduce cool things. That's kind of enough for me, because that's kind of where I go to anime. I kind of go for anime where it's like nothing's off the table. We're gonna get weird. It's gonna be interesting, like the idea of Fire Force, where there's like this kid who has like this like the idea, like even though the execution of the character is kind of like they don't really have too many things in Fire Force that like make him like, I don't know, like My Hero or something, where there's like there's plenty of like interactions he has with people, which are like him being a virtuous or amazing person. He has like a couple, but they're kind of like tentpole moments, and he kind of just throws his head against the wall of a problem and gets it done. I love Fire Force, but I just think the main character is not the most beloved character I've ever encountered, you know? So that's where I kind of feel like this thing falls off. But the idea of like this weird like smiling kid, and that's how he copes, but also him having like this moral groundedness, but yet his outer shell freaks people out. Kind of like an amplified version of Resting Bitch Face, except taken to a very cool and fun degree, is nice. So that's kind of where I'm at with anime. That's why I kind of watch, even, like I say, kind of shitty shows. Because some of them may not hit the mark, but at least if they get close, I kind of want to see how far you got, you know? Soul Eater Not was a middle... Right, Mal? I was about to say same. That's how it felt, man. Especially, man, what if they just did like a spin-off with like Soul, or a spin-off with like the blue-haired kid or something? Or like, what do you call it, Death the Kid? Also an awesome idea and character, you know? Except, again, Soul Eater was a good... Like, it was like a super long show. So it gave you time to like understand and like enjoy the characters. Again, it's interesting because I refer to like Jujutsu Kaisen that I'm currently watching, which feels like it does such a much better job about like making you understand, give a shit, and kind of care about characters, whereas in Soul Eater you kind of need to spend a lot of time with those characters in order to kind of like them, because it's going through weird like story arcs and shit, which can be a little weird. Superconduct is activated. Break this goddamn shield already. Jesus. Before we go into our speedy alt, I want to reapply our business. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do, where's the fire guy? This. And melee. Break that damn shield. I hate it when like you're basically detonating overload, but the shield don't break because it's on a timer or some shit. Hate that. No fun. Is he dead? Oh, I thought he died. He's getting sucked up. Oh, it's happening. This. Keep him from dodging away. Ooh, I did get enough points. Wait, what? Oh, he wasn't dead. Wow. we just left. I thought he was dead. That might be on me. I think Jean left because she's like, I got it. And then I leave it to you, Grin, and I'm like, I'll come with you. It's like, wait, what? You're supposed to kill them. Carthage says, the scene in Fire Force I'm talking about, you can hear a guy crying about how his daughter doesn't like him or something. And it uses the very similar wording to the dad in Soul Eater. Really? But that can't be it. That can't be. Oh, you think maybe like Soul Eater is like a dimension and like they're going to the Fire Force world maybe? Because, like, technically, aren't they in, like, death or something? Yeah, because they're not technically in the same world. I guess no. Yeah, no, that makes no sense. They have to be in, like, the same, like, hierarchy of, like, a heaven, and there's, like, a death realm, and then there's, like, a hell, and then there's the human realm, and maybe the human realm got fucked. I don't know. I don't know. Seems like a lot. Oh, but I could totally see the designer being like, hey, by the way, this isn't like connected to my other property, because I feel like that'd be just such an easy thing to do, especially when your other property like Soul Eaters are just so out there. It's such a crazy thing. Mal says, no, his name is Juzo Ini, not Gunhead. Oh, okay, gotcha. Gotcha. I'm gonna spill my coffee on myself. Are we good? Oh, that's a bit annoying. I hate how you have to like re-switch to your characters. You know, I guess it makes sense if you're like, you know, you don't want to like fuck up your whole team. I guess no, but that you have to. It keeps your preset anyway. So yeah, it should keep your preset. Whoever you change and go into the domain, you come out of it with that same character, so you don't have to constantly reapply. I think that'd be nice. Lone Syndicate says, dang, Grin, my main DPS Gene ain't good enough. What you mean? What happened? Did I say something? I apologize. It's like, if I made you feel in any which way, Lone Syndicate, I apologize. Okay? Even if it's good, that's not alright. Let's do one of these. Let's do this. Oh, I might die here because I didn't re-shield Zhongli. Can I pop that shield, Hu Tao? Trying. Razor's looking a little rough. The shit's happening. I wish Razor, man, he didn't have so much hang time with his abilities. Let's do this. This. Did I hit? Oh, I don't know if I hit with that. Oh, what the heck? Oh, I didn't reapply Zhongli's shield. This could be real rough. I could get dropped here. Oh, what happened? Did you get knocked around? Oh, I'm really rough. I'm in a rough state. I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. Oh, did we lock you out? Oh, no. Did we lock you out? I'm so sorry. It sucks. Oh, Azel says the gunhead guy is the same actor from Black Clover, the lead of the bull. Oh, Yami, nice. That's awesome. Carter says, I have no idea what the connection could be if there is one, but it's hilarious. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, you have the same, like, yeah, it's like a disgruntled. Maybe it's like a parallel universes where the world's not in like Hellland or Death's domain, but instead it's in like the weird fire thing, but there's still this man and his daughter is over him. What's good? Topic says, when we play and let it die, when there's new content, gossip. When there's new content, we'll be jumping back into Let It Die. But alas, here we are, when there is nothing new to cover in terms of Let It Die. So until there's new content, we'll get back at it. But until then, Mal says the same voice is dubbed or sub. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, I think is it dubbed? Oh, it's sub. Okay, it's sub. Fluff says, and do celebrate Sonic 30 Adventure Saga made him into a Vtuber. Really? Weird. There's a Sonic VTuber now. Well, if I'm out of resin and I got trash, feels bad. Feels bad, Lone Syndicate. It happens. Also, you guys can't see that, but it's below my face cam. The chat in game is here. Fluff says, I also turned 30 in August. Oh, happy birthday, bro. Hopefully you'll be here. I can say happy birthday day of or fucking week of. So I feel like my VTuber addiction prefers for color blue. The Sonic are all related somehow. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, Gara was Gara your first VTuber love? Fluff or nah? My understanding that. The first I think it was Gara. Well, maybe, regardless, I know Gara was like what I think sucked you in. She created a whirlpool. You got fucking. I was supposed to say sucked, but Gara's character is like a child, so let's not go there. Let's not go to the fucking abyss. But ladies and gentlemen, let us. Maybe we should react to that thing on tomorrow, because that's more of our like sit down, look at memes together kind of business, whole situation. So yes. But ladies and gentlemen, one of us has to go exercise. Oh, I didn't tell you guys. Holy shit. Guys, I fasted for 3 days. I fasted for 3 days. Only ate water and basically salt water and potassium in the water as well. Only drank water. Fasted for 3 days. Second day, I'm almost certain it's not here anymore. So let's talk about it before she runs in here and just starts giving me shit. Okay. But fasted for 3 days. Also, I worked out the same amount that I do without having any food in my body. Fun fact, experiment was quite strange. What do you call it? I didn't notice I had a little bit of less power on Monday, but then what do you call it? Each day it got a little bit it exacerbated basically. So the first day I was okay. I could still get I was only maybe one of the first exercises I have, which is I do 100 push-ups in 8 minutes. And I only was able, when I got to the last 2 sets, I was only able to do 8 instead of 10. So that was a little shitty, but still not a huge degree. It was only the last 8, 9, or was it 8, 9, 10? May have been 9, 10, but regardless, the last little bit I wasn't able to do. And then of course I went and did my other subsequent exercises, and it was more or less fine. But then the second day I noticed that I was like, okay, now shit's starting to get a little harder. And the third day, which was legs, my shit was just broken. I was just gone. It was horrible. And at that point I ate. But yeah, I don't know. It's supposed to be, the reason why I did is because apparently it's supposed to be good for you if you do it properly. You're not starving yourself, but instead you're just letting your body empty all of its bullshit out of itself. Giving your body a ton of electrolytes and stuff like that. Yes. I didn't do it to lose weight or anything like that, but that did happen, unfortunately, which is actually not good for me, but still. But yeah, I did it. Also, it's just that I've never fasted my whole life. Well, I fast. I basically eat one meal a day when I'm trying to lose some weight, basically, which is really healthy, apparently, especially for living a longer life or whatnot. But yes. Just want to let you guys know about it. I thought it was one of those things where I talked to you guys about it. I was like, maybe, and then I just fully did it because I was like, fuck it. Just fucking go. Fluff says, my birthday will be on Monday, so I'll be here for the weekend just before then. We'll wish you a belated late birthday, but also, well, no, I was about to say with the time, maybe we'll get you at 12 p.m., although you should probably go to sleep at that point. So Fluff says, Gara wasn't my first VTuber, but she, along with the rest of Hollow Yen, is what gave me this shovel into the rabbit hole proper. Fair enough. Or shove, maybe not shovel, shove, yeah. Or shovel makes sense for the rabbit hole. Lone Zenigate says, also Grin, I know, I now have gotten 8 to 9 characters to level 90. Nice, man, that's big. And especially with those fucking, well, if you happen to farm a shit ton of the Geo Vishap for Shao or for Ganyu, then yeah, you probably have an absurd amount of other resources. I think I've leveled 3 characters. Yeah, because Hu Tao and Shao both think require stupid Vishap rock shit. Anyways, I'm mad about it. Love says, I fasted for 3 days and I'll be dead tomorrow. Well, this was on Monday, so I stopped at Wednesday. So you guys didn't just catch me as I ended it, which you guys would have. I did record videos the day that I finally got to eat, and I noticed in those videos I was a little slower, a little stupid because I was like, my body. But I was shocked that I was able to keep exercising more or less to the same volume that I was. It's almost, as long as your body has electrolytes and stuff like that, your brain can function. You're able to do a lot of workload, you know? Love says, I've got a friend that is recently starting a workout routine, including in intermediate fasting. I'll need to consider the same once I get to 3 weeks routine established. Also, I'm so excited to hear about that, by the way. I love hearing that you're now trying to go pretty consistent or having a crazy more consistent time. Although I will say, be careful with diet with exercise. Because the reason why is because I oftentimes feel like people try to do both at the same time and they can cannibalize each other really hard. Specifically eating. So if you eat no calories and then you go to work out, it's gonna feel that much more shitty. Whereas if you just make sure you eat just, again, the point of weight loss, if that's what you're after, is being in a calorie deficit, and the point of exercise is to try to develop longevity and a skill in something also. So again, if you try to get those things in the right order, you should be good. But again, I just noticed a lot of people who try to do too many things at once, diet and exercise, kind of, it's a lot to understand and manage. So I feel like you're always better to do one or the other. But then again, you've also been working out consistently with the game that you've been playing for a while. So yeah. Malik says, what if Fire Force is a spin-off of Death? Did have a fight people as powerful as him. Maybe he put a one in another dimension. Ooh, interesting. I could see something like that. Bet there's some lore and videos about that. Ael says, oh, I got a Noblesse Oblige critical damage circlet with critical rate, attack, and defense. Oh, defense not great, but that's not bad. Not bad. Still pretty good. Again, especially for what is it, a crit damage circlet? Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, crit damage? Oh, yeah, no, sorry, it's really good. Yeah, sorry. I didn't see there was a crit damage on a base. Shovel also works as I'm digging deeper in, again, dyslexia, where my brain's like, does this make sense? Yes, put it there. I'm like, okay. Lindsay says, well, I don't even need crystals for Ayaka, because farming the dang cryo cube for Eula gives you ore more than enough. Yeah, I get you. Fluff says, so far, oh, really? You need Ayaka's material from the cube? I guess that makes sense. So you can't actually prepare for Ayaka by the time she gets here. That's actually pretty cool. Although there's still like talent books. I'm pretty sure you're still fucked on. So that's not good. But anyway. Fluff says, so far I don't worry about changing my diet, specifically whilst I'm doing the workouts. I'm taking it steady and learning as I go. Fucking love to hear it, Fluff. That's the best recipe for success. Granted, I often only wind up having 1 to 2 meals a day as it is. Well, Fluff, what do you call it? Apparently, I would there's a Joe Rogan podcast that just went up, and it's like the leading scientist in like anti-aging / like people that are trying to become immortal or something. It sounds a little intense, but basically it's just a guy who's telling you what to do to have like a very long and good life, and things to apply when you reach like 30 to 40, what you can do to make it so that when you're 80 you feel like you're 30 or something, which is wild. But anyways, one of the things that they were able to track that are guaranteed to help you later in life is apparently eating once a day. But the reason why I like that a little bit is because it's really hard to get in a shit ton of calories, to basically overeat within one sitting. So a lot of people have the problem of, like, again, the key to losing weight is just to be at a calorie deficit, just have a little bit less calories than what you have normally that your body can burn off, and you're good. But a lot of people with having like 3 meals a day, it's super easy to like eat and then have your body turn on, digest, break down all this food and tax your system. And yeah, so that's why eating once a day allows your body to not basically turn on the systems that will atrophy, and also allows your body to kind of be in a state of hunger, which apparently releases proteins and shit into your body that can help you basically hunt and fight. So like, again, the guy talks about how there are like these precursor genetic things that we have in us apparently, which when you were starving, when you were like hunting and gathering back in the day, when you were starving, it released proteins and nutrients into your body that said, like, try to hunt, try to survive so you can have children and do that. So by not eating and being hungry a little bit, which you can just drink coffee and not feel hungry but be hungry, can lead you to producing these kinds of chemicals and prolong your life and prolong your ability to produce offspring, which is our whole prerogative. But all that is a cool podcast. I liked it a lot. It's really interesting hearing how like these mechanisms are pretty goddamn powerful that we have in us at a base level. And if only we were able to just forcibly try to turn them on consistently, could do a lot for us when we're getting older. People constantly talk about back pain and stuff like that, and apparently doing something as simple as that, eating once a day, can hugely keep your body in a state of youngness. Again, that doesn't mean you're going to stop losing your hair or whatnot, but that does mean that you will stop, you'll feel amazing. You won't have the back pain necessarily. You won't have all of these internal kind of issues. But also, that same guy is working on, like, he's created like a pill that's almost, it almost mimics exercise, which is just so shitty. We should talk about this tomorrow because we should be winding down. But he made like a pill. He's like found a pill or like an enzyme that is the equivalent of you exercising pretty consistently. And it's in like test phases, and it's been in test phases for like 4 years. So it's about to be tested by the FDA or something to like see if it's finally greenlit. And apparently yeah, it looked real promising, he said, and I'm just like, oh my god, you just take a pill and you get fucking yoked. Come on. But with that being said, though, again, exercise is much, much more than just being in that way. It's a discipline, it's a mental thing, it's a meditation to some extent. But I'm becoming a douche. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Hopefully you guys do enjoy the rest of your day. Appreciate you nevertheless. And yeah, that is gonna be it. We're gonna be popping over to Twitch tomorrow for our casual exercise and hangout stream, our hangout and then an exercise stream. So hopefully I can see you lovely people there. If not, hopefully I can see you on Sunday, where we're going to be specifically helping people get through this encounter as easily as possible. So ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoy your day like I said, and goodbye.